Okay, we've got two more aspects of vapor power cycles that we want to discuss before moving on. The first is a binary cycle, and really what this is it's two vapor power cycles stacked on top of each other. So we've got two different fluids. One's kind of a hot fluid, one is a cooler fluid. Okay, um, and what happens is the output of one, instead of just dumping it into a river, the heat, you dump it into a um, lower temperature fluid as the input to that. Therefore, to get out a little bit more energy from that heating, you've got another turbine to produce more power. So rather than just dumping it, we use that energy basically to power another heat cycle. So it could be water over a refrigerant or some sort of oil or something over water, that sort of a thing, where again, rather than just dumping it into the environment, dump it into another system, get a little bit more power before dumping all of that heat. The other thing we want to talk about is cogeneration. Okay, we're developing all this heat, right, to create this power plant. Why not take some of that heat and basically use it as heat to, say, heat people's homes, or if you have an industrial plant, heat that, or if you've got some other process that you need to have heat for, use that. So we call that cogeneration, where you've got integrated systems producing valuable products, both power as well as heat. Right, so I've got kind of something shown here where, again, you bleed off some from that turbine at state 2 here and take that hot fluid, rather than just putting it all into the turbine, take some of that and use it to, heat homes or, again, something like that. Okay, so this idea of cogeneration, where you're using that heat to do a completely different process and then bringing it back in to our system, getting little bit of power out, getting a little bit of heat out. So these are some other aspects that people are doing with power cycles to, again, use as much of that energy as possible for benefit of people.